cracking, YouTube? It's me, your host, Tim, aka the Comic Thug. Once again, bringing another comic book review. This time it's for Spider-Verse, The Amazing Spider-Man Part 1, Issue 9. Sorry for the glare, if you got it. Great cover. Spider-Man with a few of the Spider people on Spider-Man 2099. Miles Morales Spider-Man, Ben Reilly Spider-Woman. I'm not too sure who this Spider person in the corner is on the right side. If anybody can tell me who this was, who this one is, just leave it in the comments below. I'm not too sure about that. But let's get straight into it. We pick up. We start off with it says Peter Parker's pad. We have Peter Parker and JJJ's calling him to wake up and telling him that somebody's messing up the town. Somebody's destroying. What is this show? Oh yeah, the Amsterdam Park. I'm sorry, Armstrong Park, and he needs some pictures. So Spider-Man get over there, and basically when they get there, it's Morlun, and Morlun snaps his neck and instantly kills him. So, and then after he kills him, it shows that where they was at Armstrong Park, New Luna, York. So that was the Spider-Man. That was the Spider Moon Man of Earth 449. So before they said that, that showed that there was an alternate Spider-Man. I thought it was Spider-Man. I thought he was the 616 Spider-Man. I thought he killed him. But this was a Spider-Man in this world. We landed on the moon and we turned the moon into like the new Earth or whatever. So Morlun killed that, and then it starts up and we go to Loon World, Earth 001. This is the home planet of the Inheritors. You know, the family that's been searching and killing all these spiders. So basically, they just talk and Vermin and Verman, I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong, and Deimos, the brother and sister, and they're waiting for Morlun to get back. That's my cat. Morlun get back, and Deimos and Morlun get into it because Deimos basically said, "I'm gonna go to that Earth that you love," and talking about Earth 616, and Morlun tells him to stay away, but he says he's gonna go anyway. So then we see Peter Parker, the real Peter Parker. I'm sorry, all of them are the real Peter Parker, but the 616 universe Peter Parker, the main universe. And we see Silk Peter Parker's basically laying there damn near naked. The cover's showing a little bit of butt crack. But we see Silk is just there. Cindy Moon, that's her real name, but she's there. And she tells him that she has a solution to, because every time, if you've been reading Amazing Spider-Man, every time they're around, they like start making out and mating and shit. And she basically tells him she has a solution, and her solution is to for him to leave. And Peter basically said, "I'm not leaving anywhere." So they get dressed and they stop a bank robbery. Well, they see a bank robbery in progress, and it's actually the bank robbers are actually using an old spider tank from Spider Island. So they go to stop it, and in the middle of stopping it, we see Jessica Drew, a Spider Woman, and Spider Girl, her protege, who I never knew anything about. I didn't know about her because I've been reading. Well, I guess they're going to talk more about her protege because it's a Spider Woman solo series coming up. So I guess they're going to talk about that and that. Then we see Miguel O'Hare, Spider-Man 2099 there. Then we see Billy Braddock, that's the Spider-Man UK, he show up. Then we see Mayday Parker, the Spider-Man from oh, I'm sorry, let me go back. Let me go back. Well, I don't gotta go back. Billy Braddock is from Earth 833. I want to see all the Earths. Mayday Parker, she pops up. She's from Earth 982. She's the daughter of Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. Then they show I'm sorry, in my previous video I said Spider Pig and it's actually Spider Ham. Peter Parker, the spectacular Spider Ham. He's from Earth 25. And Spider-Man basically is like Spider-Man 616. He's basically like, "What are you all doing here?" Like he thought it was a trick or something like that from and they basically tell him that they're all Spider-Men from different Spider people from different universes, and they basically tell him that Morlun what is his name? Morlun's brother. What is his name again? I just had it. Deimos is on his way, and Peter Parker say everybody into the portal, because they basically tell him that they have a portal that's taking them to a world where they all been meeting. He said everybody in the portal, because if Moreland has a big older brother, then we need to leave my Earth now. So then we go to we still on the Earth 616 universe in Eastern Europe, and Deimos is there, and he basically beat the fuck. I don't think they're dead, but he basically beat the hell out of the new warriors, and he's about to kill Kane, which is the Scarlet Spider. He's the Scarlet Spider-Man. He's a twin. He's a clone of Peter Parker basically, and he's about to kill him when the Spider-Men come. Well, Bruce Banner, the Spider-Man of Earth 70105, he's not the Hulk in that world. He's Spider-Man. Bruce Banner and Old Man Spider of Earth 4 comes to try to save. Oh, and Gwen Stacy, Spider. She's from Earth 65. I'm sorry if it's a lot of Earths, but this is it. This is how to cut. And they basically save him, but in the midst of it, Deimos kills the Bruce Banner Spider-Man. So they go back to I'm sorry. Also, Ben Reilly shows up, and he's from Earth 94. He's the clone of that world's Peter Parker. And as they save Kane, Bruce Banner gets killed. He gets his spine snapped. So that kind of sucks. So they go back to Central Earth, which is Earth 13, and they also call it the Spider Refugee, also known as the Safe Zone. And it's where basically all the spiders are there with their meetings. And I know you're probably like, well, what they said that Inheritors, that's the group of people that's been killing the spiders. If the more spiders are together, the easier are to find. The easier they are to find, but they can't search them on this because at the end of Spider-Man Team Up, this book, Spider-Verse Team Up, at the end of this, you saw, I said in my previous review that he looked like Peter Parker, and I'm sure he was, but he looked like he was Captain Marvel. He was actually Cosmic Spider-Man of Earth 13, and they can't face him because he has the power of a god. They can't go to his planet, his Earth, because he can kill them instantly. But Peter also asked, like, why don't you just go kill him then? Why don't you just go to that world? But the thing is, his power is of that Earth. If you leave that Earth, he just become a regular Spider-Man. If he stays there, then he has the power of God. So they basically fill in Peter, and they tell. Oh, he also brings Mayday Parker, her little brother, and she said he's all the family she has, and Spider-Ham basically said, we're here for you because we're all spiders that stick together. So in the midst of that, Cosmic Spider-Man basically tells Peter, we need you. 616 Peter, we need you because you're the greatest of us all. And that's pretty much the end of that. And then we go to Earth 610, and we see Miles Morales, Spider-Man of Earth 10, and he's at his mother's gravesite. And Jessica Drew, the female clone of that world's Peter Parker, you know, Spider-Woman, but she on that Earth she's known as because she's the leader of the new Avengers. She's known as Black Widow on that Earth. But anyway, they're talking, and she's basically saying that it's not your fault that your mother's dead. And the comic ends with one of the Inheritors coming there and they attacked her. They attacked Jessica Drew and Miles Morales. That's how the comics end. We have an epilogue, and it's back on. It's basically like just a side story of the comic. After that ends, we're back on Loon World, Earth 001, and we see all the Inheritors at the table ready to eat, but the father is waiting for Salus. I always say these names wrong, but I'm hoping I say it right. Salus is basically like he's telling his sons and his children to wait until Moreland, and they hate that Moreland is the favorite. But and it's crazy because you see this is a scene where, like, right there up top. Sorry if you can't see it, but it's a scene where, sorry for the glare, where it's 3 plates and there's 3 Spider-Men on there, and they're just waiting to eat. And they basically. And then Moreland basically gets there, and before they eat, before I get to that, it's a great splatter page right here. You can't really see it because of the glare in my light, but it's a great splatter page that the Great Weaver, who is right here, who it basically shows different pocket universes in all these Spider-Men and Spider-Women, and one that was an interest that caught my eye because I'm a fan of this character was I see a Human Torch Spider-Man, which was fucking awesome, and I hope somewhere in this series, they show him, because I love that. Like, it's awesome. So I also hope they show the symbiote Spider-Man, because I'm a big fan of the Black Spider-Man. But basically, Moreland shows up with another Spider-Man on his back, which is the I'm sorry, is it Moreland? It might not have been Moreland. It might not have been. I'm sorry. It might not have been Moreland who killed Bruce Banner. I might be wrong about that. It was either Moreland or yeah, it was more. Oh no, it was. I'm sorry. No, it wasn't Moreland. It was man, I keep on forgetting. It's so many names to remember. It's so many names. I'm so sorry. I gotta go all the way back. Deimos, and he basically throws the Bruce Banner Spider-Man on a plate, and Deimos and Moreland told Deimos to stay away from the 616 universe. Of course he didn't listen. They get into an argument, and then Simos, the father, he basically tells them to tell me each Spider-Man you bought, and one of the inheritors, he basically said he bought a Spider-Man he's green too. He's all green, and he bought a Spider-Man that was a vampire. Another one bought a Spider-Man that was fully spider, and like just basically turned into a spider. And he basically, and then Samuels basically asks each one of them what do the Great Web represents, and they basically tells what they all think they represent, and one of in the middle of them talking, one of the Spider-Man awake who was on the plate, and he says y'all just thieves, and Moreland basically says you all of your kind, basically talking about all the spiders, is just what is only one thing to us, and that's food. And the father laughs, and he basically tells them to eat, and they basically eat all the spiders that's on the place. It's crazy, and it just says to be continued. So great book. This has to be my favorite one, and it says part 1, so that means it's going to be a part 2, which I'm looking forward to. I'm going 12 minutes to this, but it's a great book. I recommend picking it up. This is my favorite one. I love it because it was so many Spider-Man. That's why I like the Spider-Verse title. But anyway, I'm going to 13 minutes. I'm going to hurry this up. Let me know in the comments below if you picked up this book, and if you did, if you like it. Leave your positive and negative comments below. Let me know in the comments below what's your favorite Spider-Man, what's been in the series so far. Follow my Twitter and my Instagram, which is in the description below. Like, subscribe, share, and from me, Tune, aka the Comic Thug, once again, have a nice day.
That's all, folks.